folks, I am Casey LaCourse, and I am the host of this video showcase, Hearts of the West. I open with one of my original poems, then I bring in two other performers, singers, songwriters, musicians, other poets. I know you're going to find something here you like. Now, this showcase comes out every 2 weeks, and I've been gone for a while, but it's good to be back and performing for all of you again. Now, this next poem I'm going to recite was inspired by the pioneers of the Old West in the late 1800s, and it's about a woman's heartache, and it is called Stand Alone. There's a tree, fine and sturdy and strong, in the distance on my land. It stands alone. When the wind blows, I hear my child's voice as the leaves play a song. Under that tree, I buried her there. She was strong, a crack shot, and as good as the day is long. I bow my head and say a prayer. The shade of the tree greets me as I walk. I love the view. It's peaceful. No need to talk. As the tree continues to grow, branches reaching for the sky like a child's arms outstretched for me to hold. The tree, a symbol divine that my child's spirit is alive. Together they will entwine and forever remind us of who she was, what she believed. She crossed the plains with gut and grit, gave her life to save mine. She could ride and shoot better than any man. Now her soul is part of the earth and dirt, where it all began. All right, folks, stick around for the rest of this showcase. See you back here in 2 weeks.
Howdy folks, and welcome to the Washington State Fair here in lovely Puyallup, Washington. Thanks for stopping by the Fred Oldfield Heritage Center and Western Art Gallery. Hope you guys have a great day at the fair. My name is Lynn, and I'm not a cowboy poet, but I play one on stage. That's right folks, I'm one of those all hat and no cattle kind of guys that will be reciting some original poetry for you here for the next few minutes. I'd like to start out with this one. This is sort of my take on the whole alternate universe theory, I suppose. Just give you an idea that things could have been considerably different with just a little change in the past. One night after Chuck, we sitting around the fire, swapping tales, telling lies whilst waiting to retire, and old Slim, well, he shows up with this here wheel-like contraption. And I'll tell you, more than one eyebrow got raised as he swung that thing into action. Starts both feet a-pumping, sets that wheel a-spinning, drops down a big old lump of clay in the middle, and just sit there grinning. And then, as if by magic, a hole begins to appear in the middle. While old Slim, he's working that clay just like a maestro works his fiddle. He's right proficient, much to our surprise, and an Oya begins to take shape before our very eyes. Well, old Slim, he puffs up with pride. He lets out a shout. He says, "Cookie, come see, I'm entertaining the boys while sitting about in the manner in which you advised, and they seem to like it just fine." Well, old Cookie comes out from behind the wagon. You'd have thought he'd lost his mind. He spews, he yowls, he hollers just like a cat up a tree, and he finally manages to choke out, "Dang it, Slim, I said cowboy poetry." The legend of cowboy pottery, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you. When I came up with that 5 years ago, I was so proud of myself.
New tune today that I want to spring on my musical partner over here, but I want to give Brett Hodges credit for a term, solo duo. I'd made a comment about trying to do this solo/duo thing. He said that's a great term, solo duo. So I want to give him credit because I think it's very descriptive. So I'm going to see if my solo duo partner over here is ready, willing, able, or cares. Well, if you haven't figured it out, I'm pretty much always here. Good. What'd you have in mind for today? That Pee Wee King tune, I Don't Mind. Oh, yeah, that's a great song. Yeah. I wanted to do that tune for a while. Yeah, me too. What do you think? Okay, let's try it. I suppose you want me to kick it off? Yeah, I suppose so. All right. Let's see if we can make this happen. You ready? I suppose not. 1, 2, 3. I don't mind the springtime, I don't mind the fall, I don't mind the winter, I don't mind it all. I don't mind the weather, I don't mind it ever, I don't mind as long as I have. I don't mind the stormy weather, I don't mind the sunshine, I don't mind the dew, I don't mind the shower, I don't mind a few. I don't mind your father, I don't mind your mother, I don't mind as long as I have you. I don't mind a wedding, I don't mind the ring, I don't mind the church bells, I don't mind a thing. I don't mind your money, I don't mind it, honey, honey, I don't mind as long as I have you. I don't mind a movie, I don't mind a dance, I don't mind a choral, I don't mind romance. I don't mind a hayride, I don't mind a sleigh ride, I don't mind as long as I have. I don't mind another chorus, I don't mind the springtime, I don't mind the fall, I don't mind the winter, I don't mind it all. I don't mind the weather, I don't mind it ever, I don't mind as long as I have.